Gani with KENS 5 News Now. We have new video and 911 calls from the night. Terrified Northeast Side residents called San Antonio police, reporting a neighbor was shooting at their units from inside his apartment.
You said some of the bullets hit the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like on the street, but we get the bullets like fly by.
This was around 2 a.m. January 9th when these 911 calls came in from an apartment complex on Timber Creek Drive. When officers arrived, it led to a standoff with the shooter. San Antonio police gave us body cam footage from that night. They say it was former Bexar County Deputy Jose Vasquez firing at neighbors before turning on officers and shooting at them. In the police video, you can hear gunfire from inside the apartment.
Oh. We got shots fired. Shots fired.
An officer returned fire, grazing Vasquez in the head. He remains in jail now on multiple charges. The officer who shot him is on administrative duty pending investigation. Newly released court documents give us a closer look into the scary moments when a San Antonio police officer was shot during a traffic stop. The driver of that car, who can be seen on this TikTok video surrendering, apparently helped police find his passenger. Police say it was that passenger who shot the officer. This all happened January 13th on Marbach near Loop 410. The affidavit details how the officer approached the car, saw a gun, then was shot in the lower body. The affidavit says two other officers immediately returned fire while the driver can be seen bailing out of the car and surrendering. Police say the gunman was 18-year-old Leandro Loevuano. Detectives eventually found him at a house on Cat Mountain. By the time they made it inside that home, they say he was dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The SAPD transparency policy on body-worn camera video is to release the footage within 30 days. Check out this video here, filmed in a neighborhood on the city's far west side. This security camera footage that a resident gave us shows a stolen ambulance slowly pulling up into the neighborhood on West Laguna Falls at around 8:30 Thursday morning. 3 hours later, San Antonio police crowded that neighborhood.
That's kind of scary because obviously that's a necessity. That's for emergencies that people need. So that's kind of sad to see that someone would do that.
All of the medical equipment inside the ambulance was still intact and it will be returned to its rightful owner. One person is now in custody. Reports of cars being broken into along the I-10 corridor lead to the arrest of 4 men. Mark Lopez, Cedric Howard, Fabian Gonzalez, and Daniel Casillas allegedly burglarized a number of cars over several miles on Wednesday. Police say they stole 2 guns from a car and broke into a second, but when they tried to break into a third vehicle, a homeowner confronted them. Police say the victim fired his own weapon at the suspect and they took off. Officers later caught him when they drove right in front of the Prue police substation. A woman is in jail now for allegedly killing another woman in a crash when she was driving drunk and in the wrong direction on the west side. This according to Bexar County deputies who say 35-year-old Giovanna Blangiardo crashed head-on into a car on Potranco Road 4 a.m. Thursday, causing a third car to crash. Crews pulled Blangiardo out of her car as well as the driver who later died. A third driver was able to get out of their own car and is expected to be okay. Meanwhile, Blangiardo's bond is set at $250,000. A Family Dollar robbed, and police need your help finding the suspect. I want you to take a look at the screen. San Antonio police say this man was involved in an aggravated robbery at a Family Dollar on Castroville Road, January 28th. They say the suspect went into that store, pointed a gun at the clerk, and demanded money, then ran away. You can call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-STOP with tips. First night of the rodeo kicked off with quite a show put on by the latest mutton bustin' winner.
He was 5 years old.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. 80.
And that there, ladies and gentlemen, is 5-year-old Wyatt Krausman from San Antonio, who took home the belt buckle, earning 81 points. Congrats to the little guy. All right, for today's forecast, Paul.
Boy, he's got his face in the wool. Love that. All right, if you're going out to the rodeo, highs mid-70s, 76 degrees, lots of cloud cover. And if you're going out to the rodeo this evening, clouds, temperature 66 at 10.
And that's KENS 5 News Now. I'm Sarah Fergani. Have a great weekend.